Okay. So today we're going to talk about the guest cycle, how technology works in the various steps of the guest cycle along with yield management, and why yield management is important along with customer service in hospitality, that is in hotels mainly. So the guest cycle comprises of 4 steps, which is the pre-arrival step, the arrival step, then you have the in-house step, which is all the departments, and then you come across the departure step. But according to me, you have another step, which is the post-departure step, which is not in any of the Google stages. You will not find the last 5th step in any of the YouTube or Google pages of the guest cycle in a hotel. So going forward, what constitutes the guest cycle? The pre-arrival stage is when the customer or your potential guest needs to choose which hotel he is going to live or stay in. How does he make this decision? He has to look at the TripAdvisor reviews, he's got to look at the website reviews, he's got to look at Facebook reviews, he's got to look at his friends, word of mouth, and then he's got to look at the ease of making the bookings. If he gets the right rate, how does he get the right rate? Looking online. So again, system. If you see, technology plays a very important part when it comes to choosing what hotel he's going to stay at. When you come to the arrival stage starts not just at the check-in, it starts right when you get down from the aircraft. If you have booked a hotel airport pickup, the hotel representative is there waiting for you with a placard with your name tag on it, and suppose he's missed, your flight, or he's not there on time. The guest is frustrated, he's angry, and by the time he takes a taxi and comes back, he has a problem. Everything goes wrong, he makes a complaint. Even if nothing goes wrong, he's waiting to make a complaint because he's already angry right from the point 1, which was your airport pickup. So we say that your arrival stage starts from the airport pickup. Now, how does the airport pickup not go wrong? Again, technology. If you have your system, your property management system in the hotel, which has information during the reservation stage about the pickup being mentioned, it should come in a report given to the hotel representative, and he manages to go and get it done perfectly. In case he takes the printout from the system and he goes there and the airport pickup inquiry comes later on, which is not communicated to him, there's a problem. So you see, this is a constraint of technology. This means this is a big minus point when it comes to systems. Now, when you come to the hotel, you are treated by the doorman, the baggage handling. The airport guy, if he's smart enough in good big hotels, as soon as he meets the guest, he welcomes him, he writes his name on the luggage tag, brings him to the hotel, talks to him in the car, gets his likes and dislikes, comes to the hotel, asks the doorman to read the tag, his name. And the doorman is smart enough, he says, "Oh, good morning, Mr. Wilson, welcome to so-and-so hotel," and takes him to the front desk for check-in. Check-in, if he's a regular guest, everything is system-based. Your registration card has your name, your passport details, your credit card details, everything. So you see how technology is important when it comes from one step to the next step, from one department to another department, and how the departments are linked with each other. After the check-in process comes the main important stage, which is the in-house stage, when food and beverage, they look at the system, guest folio system, and if they don't see the comments listed, what does he like, what he doesn't like, when does he like to have his breakfast, he's not going to be able to give a good customer service to the guest. All this information should be given from the front desk to the food and beverage, from the concierge to the laundry, from the receptionist to the engineering. All these departments are interlinked through your system, which is called the PMS, which is the property management system. Now, property management systems are of various types. They can be Protel, they can be Clarity, they can be Opera. There was Fidelio once upon a time, which has now become Opera. They also give you reports. Each of these PMS systems are very user-friendly. It's very easy to learn. So whichever hotel you go to, you can easily get to learn these systems. So don't worry, even if you're not a software person, all you need to do is put in the guest name, know how to put the comments and pass it on. It's not difficult, not at all. Next, what we are going to see is the most important stage, which is the post departure stage, and that is what I call as the feedback stage. In today's world where social media is very important, when you look at LinkedIn, when you look at Facebook reviews, when you look at TripAdvisor reviews, you need to be there. You just cannot avoid these, because these are the main things where a customer would go, have a look, get a view of what the hotel looks like before he makes a booking. So to make sure that your customer leaves happy and does not put a bad review on the TripAdvisor, you need to develop a conversation with the guest while he's in-house, while he's checking in, while he's checking out. Get to know, make him talk, open his mouth, you have to talk to him. If you don't talk to him, he's not going to bother to tell you his problems. You talk to him, sort it out, whatever problem he has, and then if he's happy with you, he will definitely not write a bad comment on TripAdvisor. Writing good on TripAdvisor is great, but he will write only when you have sorted his problem out. At the end, he's a person, and hospitality is a people industry. So what does the customer want? He just needs a friendly person to talk to. He just needs great customer experience. He just needs his problem sorted. That's all. It's very simple. So when we go ahead to yield management, we already spoke about the constraints for technology in the previous thing. Now, should I? Okay. When we talk about constraints of systems, we see that personalization lacks. The problem is everybody depends on technology. They do not give a personalized welcome service when you think, oh, there is a welcome TV message in the room anyway, so why should I need to welcome him personally? This is a big minus point. If something goes wrong in the system, the reports don't come out properly, it doesn't give you information, this is a big minus point of the system. Again, there is another problem when the system should sync frequently from department to department. For instance, if I do not put in the breakfast information and the guest goes directly to the breakfast without the restaurant manager having information, it's a big problem. Where is the personalization? Where is the phone call to my restaurant manager saying, I just put in something into the system and the guest has walked in, can you please make sure that this thing is sorted out? So there is a lot of minus points where the data needs to be stored electronically, needs to be protected, there has to be a confidentiality clause. The system data loading time should be properly done so that the customer shouldn't wait for you. The reports generated should be the way you want it. So these are the important points of technology. Then we come to yield management. What is yield management? Why should I sell my room at a particular price on a particular day to a particular customer, and how should I increase my profit margin? Increasing profit management is yield management. Yield means profit. If I sell my room, which is worth $200, I sell it at $225 tonight, that means $25 is my yield for tonight. Why should I sell it for $350 for tomorrow? Because I know my competition is selling $359 for tomorrow. I know there is a Jimmy Barnes concert happening next to my hotel and there is huge demand. I know that last year this day we did 90% occupancy, so this is why my rate goes up. This is called forecasting. Also, I can sell my deluxe room today at $200, but maybe I want to sell my suite at $350, or maybe I sell it only at $320 because I need people to buy more of my suites. This is called inventory management in yield management, and all this is part of revenue management. So forecasting, knowing what rooms to sell at what time, to whom to sell. Market segmentation is another point when it comes to yield management. What rate are you selling to your corporate client? What rate are you selling to your leisure client who comes for a holiday? Is it an individual booking? Is it a group booking? Rates differ. When are the bookings made? In which season are the bookings made? Which day of the week is the booking made? It differs. So all this is the job of a revenue manager who needs to do this on a daily basis and decide what rate to put in coordination with the general manager. So when we look at Customer service. Why is customer service important? In hospitality, travel and tourism, we know that customer service is not just meeting the customer expectations, you have to exceed the customer expectations. Because your client can go to any other hotel, there are many hotels here. If you do 35% occupancy tonight and your competition is doing 85% occupancy, you have a big problem. This shows that you have not done a good job of either selling your rooms properly, or you're not in the market meeting the right clients, or your online rate is not correct. It's way high as compared to competition or as compared to the demand. This is the problem. So, in order to make sure that your customer service is important, you need to make sure that they come back to you. So, you need to increase your customer loyalty by giving good customer service. It reduces cost to company. At the end of the day, this is what gives you salary in your bank. So make sure that these customers come back to you and not go to your competition. They have to fill up your hotel. Agreed, you cannot have them 100% of the time, but at least 85 to 90% of the time, they should come to you because you are giving them guest recognition. You are giving them excellent customer service, and this is what they want at the end of the day. So happy customer means happy you. And if you don't have profit, there's no growth. If there's no growth, there are no jobs. If there are no jobs, there is no you, there is no money. And customer service plays a very important role in hospitality. So this is what I have to say about guest cycle, how technology is included when linkage to all the departments is concerned in the guest cycle, and how yield management and customer service are important to sell the rooms at the right place, at the right time, to the right customer. Thank you.